Welcome to It Takes Two. I'm Blair.
I'm Chris.
And today we'll be talking about Too Hot to Handle, Season 6, Episode 9.
I need y'all to subscribe, like, share, comment, all the above. You ready?
Yes.
Let's go.
So Charlie and Catherine share with everyone they got the green light.
Okay.
Flavia tells the girls how the chat with Joelle went. It did not go well.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't know about how they will move forward.
Okay.
So it's nighttime. Sabrina says that she came in late. She is not focused on winning. So she's trying to get Chris to make out with her. He was trying to be good, but he couldn't help it. He ended up kissing the girl. So the next day, Chris and Sabrina lie about kissing.
Of course.
Lana says it's time for the couples to go on a date, except for the couple who broke her rules last night. Then Chris reveals that they kissed. I don't know why people even lie about it. It's going to come out eventually. I really don't get it. Charlie says that's not fair that you guys are breaking rules so late into the retreat, pretty much y'all should know better by now. But Sabrina says we're a new connection. Lana tells him the kiss cost him $6,000 and the prize fund is now at $125,000.
It's so funny because the prize fund was always gonna be at $125. It was never gonna be $250. And that's what I mean. How obvious that is the writing on the show is. It's like there's no way you was ever gonna give $250,000 because just how do you even determine how much the fine is? We just throw $6,000 out there and things of that nature. Chris out here lying for whatever reason, which you actually see, which makes no sense in the writing because you're like, okay, Chris, you've been on the show from the beginning. You actually see the consequences of lying. Yeah. Yet you lie.
Yeah.
It just makes no sense. The prize was always going to be $125,000. It was never going to be $250,000.
Okay.
Never.
So Damari plans on asking Bree to be his girlfriend at the date today. He's worried if on the outside his old ways might come back. Chris sharing that he likes Sabrina and he thinks that things could go further on the outside.
What do you think about his old side? Like what do you think Damari mean by that?
Just cheating, lying, just playing with girls' emotions, just that type of thing.
Why would you want... Okay. Then why would you... I don't want to say why would you be in a relationship now because that's the whole point, to build a connection, right?
Yeah.
But my whole point is, like, why would you... I want to go further to the beginning. Why would you sign up for the show then?
Well, he kept saying that his brother nominated him for the show because I guess he knows what he really wants. He wants a wife. He wants kids. He wants something more stable. So I guess the brother was thinking that putting him in this situation might help grow him up a little bit. So.
Put him on this show?
Yes.
You on the wrong show, buddy. This is not the type of show for that. Where it's temptation and like you can't do what... It's the wrong show for that. Damari, I think you're on the wrong show. And... truth be told, if this is a real connection between Bree and Damari, guess what, Bree, you should be scared.
Well, I'll say this. I'll push back just a little bit, give a different opinion.
Okay.
I think that if the show was longer and maybe gave a better view of the people to where it didn't feel so staged, then I think it could be the right show. If we're trying to get people to change from their physical attractions and not jump to sexual immediately and trying to get people to slow down, then that seems like that's what Damari would need in order for him to not continue on in his habits of being sexual first and just moving on to the next person. So I think the premise of the show of slowing down, getting to know people, waiting until you get a green light to where you actually have a genuine connection, like can kind of rewire some people in different ways. So
maybe.
Yeah. So Joelle tells Flavia that this whole situation is taxing. He asks her to just give him a break. He can't make decisions with her basically hovering around him all day.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
So we've got the first date. We've got Bree and Damari. They have chocolate covered strawberries overlooking the water, just kind of leaned up against the truck.
I don't like chocolate covered strawberries.
Damari thinks his family would welcome her and she'd fit in very well. Bree is feeling nervous. She hasn't had the best track record as far as like men that she's been with who've been liars, cheaters, and not wanting to commit. Her trust level is about 80% with Damari, and she's hoping that he can give her some reassurance to bring it to 100%.
Well, your trust level should be 25% with Damari. He just said he's worried that he gonna be a cheater.
Yeah.
A liar. And
well, he didn't say that to her.
No. Listen to what I'm saying.
Okay.
If he cheat, he'll lie. And if he lie, he'll kill. Okay. And at the end of the day, like, you have to be... this may not sound right to say, but it's the truth. Hey, Bree, you are complacent in the guys that be lying and have lack of commitment. Like, who are the guys you choosing? and things like that. So you play a part in it too. It's not just as simple as, like I have trust issues because guys be doing this and things like that. Every guy, who are these guys that you're finding these guys in? Now I understand there's piss in the pool. I understand.
I was just about to say, Chris,
I understand
it's not that hard to find a bunch of liars. It's much easier to find a bunch of liars than a bunch of truthers.
But at the same time, you are complicit. You are complicit.
Okay. The next day is Catherine and Charlie.
Mm-hmm.
They go canoeing. They have drinks on the beach. Catherine wishes that they had a connection from the start, but Charlie thinks that they needed to go through the journey that they went through to get to each other. Catherine says that from here on out, she only wants honesty, and if he's not going to be able to give that, she will leave the situation.
Okay.
Charlie says that we live far away. He knows that he tends to self-sabotage his relationships, and it's going to be difficult being in different countries. Catherine asks him, how do I know that the old Charlie won't come out? And Charlie's even saying he's not too sure. Charlie isn't really reassuring her, so she doesn't know where this is going to go if he doesn't even trust himself.
Listen here. This is what I mean with the writing. How do you want me to believe this is a real connection, that this would be a real relationship where one guy literally lives in a different country? Like, stop bringing people like foreigners. Like, if you can put the foreigners together and things like that. So I'm supposed to believe that Charlie, who lied about getting a massage, right, is going to be faithful, and this is a real connection when he's overseas, when Catherine's here in the States? No, it's not believable.
Yeah.
It's not believable. This is just for show. This is just for TV,
Yeah. So next we go to Joao. He's talking to Christian. Because of what happened with Flavia, he doesn't know what would happen on the outside. He knows that sometimes he can have like an idolized like picture of people.
Yeah.
And then when reality strikes, it's hard for him to deal with that.
Now, I have a question. What did Flavia do to Joao to make him think this?
Hold a conversation with Jalen, or at least have her head slightly turned. She didn't do anything, but she was interested in possibly exploring the connection, but she didn't even fully explore it.
Boyfriend, girlfriend?
No.
So they're not boyfriend, girlfriend?
No.
They're not closed off?
No.
They're not exclusive?
No.
So what is he worried about?
Yeah, you're right. Nothing. He shouldn't be worried about nothing. I mean, if you really wanted to solidify things with her, then you should lock her down.
Exactly.
And make an agreement so that way she can't get to know other people. But if we're still open, why can't she get to know other people?
I'm trying to think, what did Flavia do so far?
Nothing.
Okay.
And even if she did, that ain't your man. That ain't your girl. So he does feel he has something real with Flavia, but he still has some decision making to do.
Okay.
So back with Chris and Sabrina, he set up his own date with Sabrina teaching her how to play chess.
Okay.
He opens up that he struggles with love, with giving it, but she brings out a different side of him. He would like to get to know her more because he likes her.
Okay.
And Sabrina feels herself opening up to him as well. And I'll say this, I don't believe either of them, honestly, but I really don't believe Chris. When people like tell you, you're different, you bring out a different side of me. Like, even if that's true, that's going to be short-lived. People have to change for themselves. So I don't think anybody, and I could be wrong, but I think most of the time people don't change other people. People have to want to change for themselves. And you meeting this girl 2 days ago has brought out a different side of you. I don't know about that.
And then on top of that, like, you just met her. You don't know all sides of you.
Yeah.
So this is a different side of you. I know all sides of me. So there's no such thing as, oh, you're bringing out a side of me that I'm not used to. No. I know every side of me.
Yeah.
The good sides, the bad sides. You know what I mean? The real good sides, the real bad sides. So I think he just spitting game to make her feel like she's different,
exactly,
that she's unique and things like that.
I hate when people do that.
That's such
BS.
You are so special that oh my goodness, I am so ignorant to this person that I am now. It's just like, no, that's not how it works.
Sounds like a load of baloney. So we go to Bree and Damari. Damari says that before the retreat, he was that cheating, lying guy that she is describing.
Okay.
He apologizes for hurting her with the Valentina situation, and he says that he will be 100% committed to her. He asks her to be his girlfriend. She says, duh. Then they get another green light and they kiss.
Jesus help us. What did he do in the Valentina situation that supports him being a liar and a cheater?
If you're asking me, I'll say nothing.
He didn't do nothing. Like,
he was honest about the fact that he kissed the girl. He was exploring that connection. Yes, you were sitting in banishment for a little while because he was really enjoying his date.
I was.
So And y'all weren't exclusive. Y'all weren't locked down. Like none of that type of stuff. But
this is how deep I'm willing to go.
Yeah.
I don't think Damari ever lied or cheated on anybody. I think they gave him his personality. They gonna say you go with the liar cheater role, and then we're gonna use the.
You going full? See, Chris, that makes me not be able to enjoy shows when I have to think. I gotta suspend a little bit of reality.
No, not with this show. Not with this show.
Just a little bit.
We ain't coming back.
Okay.
Because with Damari, they told him you gonna be a liar and cheater, right? We gonna give you that personality, that role. That's your story, and then we gonna use the Valentina situation to solidify that. And I'm like, how that even makes sense? He did not cheat on Bree with Valentina. He did not even lie about kissing the girl to Valentina. So like, I don't even understand how like those two supposed to like support each other. And then Bree is like, duh. It's just like, of course, y'all are the couple that we are basically supposed to support. Y'all are the main characters and things like that. We knew they was the main characters the minute that they got thrown off the island in episode 1 and they went to banishment. Charlie and Bree been joint to the hip the whole season.
I'm starting to think that this show is for teenagers. I don't think it's for 30-something-year-old married people.
Exactly.
Like this is not it. So we move on to Catherine and Charlie. She asks if he's going to go back to his old self. Charlie feels that he has grown a lot. He wants to treat her right, and he wants to make it work. They both have caught feelings for each other. They get a green light, and they kiss. I didn't feel like that was green light worthy. I don't think Charlie reassured her that he was really into her, that he's not going to do anything messed up. He says he wants to make it work, and he wants to treat her right. Does that mean he intends to? I don't know.
No, we just giving green lights because it's a green light. You get what I'm saying?
So next, Charlie and Catherine, when they get back to the retreat, they share that they got a green light. Bree and Damari come back. They share that they also got a green light. And now they are boyfriend and girlfriend. So we see Flavia and Joelle go on their date. She feels that they've built something special, that this is something that she can see them exploring in the real world. The Jalen situation was her messing things up and running away from commitment. And Joelle says that it made him feel that he wasn't worth the respect of not flirting with someone else. They live far away from each other, and he's not sure how it would be on the outside. Flavia tells him that it was a test, and it was important to go through that to know how she felt about him, and she has strong feelings for Joelle.
Okay.
So Joelle plays a song for Flavia on his guitar, and the song, it was actually a breakup song, and it was asking, is our time up now? Flavia asks him, is it? And that's where we leave off.
Yeah, this show ain't for me, but it's fine though. It's fine though, and as far as I know, I'm gonna stay with y'all for the last episode. But just know y'all getting every episode today. 1, 2, 3, 7,
tired of fooling
8, 9, 10. Y'all getting all of that today. Anything else?
That's all.
Y'all be good.